So guys, get the good news out of the way. Green screen's getting better. Got a little bit of fuzz up here, a little bit down here, but the new lights came in, and so we're getting closer. But let's talk about all the other news in the room. For those of you that have been following me on my journey with my dad and my grandma's health, they're both doing great. But my sister and her husband and my niece and their dogs need to come home. So they live in Romania right now, and through a series of kind of changes in their visa status, as well as just being aware of the climate and all of that, and some changes in like employment and everything, it's become very clear that they not only need to come home to the United States, but they need to do so very, very rapidly. Basically in 3 weeks or less. So for any of you that can imagine packing up your entire lives, your spouse, your kids, your pets, in 3 weeks or less, and then because of everything going on in the world and in their lives, they know that they won't be able to go back for at least 6 months, but it could be a great deal longer. And so they need to not leave anything behind that can't stay. They need to be okay without that. So I am heading to Romania to help them pack. It is Monday when I'm filming this. I am heading out March 16th, Wednesday, and I will be there until the 23rd when I fly back. And then I have 2 days once I'm back to fix the fact that my dishwasher is now leaking. And then it will be off to Central Texas because my mother-in-law needs brain surgery. Within the scope of brain surgery, it's fairly routine, and we're not expecting anything awful. And within the spectrum of international moving, I don't think there's anything too nerve-wracking about what my sister and her husband are going through. Within the spectrum of people that have to move suddenly internationally. But obviously both are a pretty drastic effect on my wife and I's life as far as like our ability to support them through things that aren't directly us, but do affect those we care about. So I will not be streaming beginning tomorrow, Tuesday, March 15th. I may be able to come see you, hang out with you guys on the 24th, 25th. I don't intend to be back the 28th through the 1st so that I can be wherever it's best for my wife to be. We have people that can watch the house and stay at the house and manage our garden and our dog and all that, because like it's just a time of year that like our house would need somebody basically living here to kind of keep an eye on. So I will be wherever I need to be, whenever I need to be there, and then I'll be back to normal schedule hopefully on the 4th. If there's a live letter, I'll be able to cover it remotely. I'll have my laptop and I'll queue in with Brian. If there's sudden news or anything, we need a collab. We're pre-recording some collabs tomorrow. I'm pre-recording a bunch of guides to go live on Gaming Kinda. Will be basically all Lost Ark and Final Fantasy, because those are two games I can knock out a lot of guides very rapidly. That's where I'm at. So just updating you guys because you guys make what I do possible, and I feel that I owe you that level of respect. The flight wasn't crazy expensive. The flight was like $700 round trip, because it turns out flying last minute into a country that borders with Ukraine is actually really affordable right now. I'm sure you can all take a guess as to why. My sister does have friends and their community. They've been there a long time. They've been there like 7 years. They do have friends that are affected by all of this Ukraine stuff a lot more than them. And so they're planning to make their house available to a Ukrainian family is the plan of record right now. If that helps some of the families that they're directly connected with. So we'll be making sure that their house is staged and fully furnished for people that, you know, may have very little of their name. And then, yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm not entering any danger. I don't think my sister is entering any danger, though they do need to be aware that they may not be going back for a long time. Just because of some things outside of their control. And yeah, that's where we're at. I will update you guys further. To try to end on a positive note, my plan, because I always like to have a plan, will be to return on April 4th and go right back into playing ARR and be back here in normal. And the idea that on the other side of this life returns to normal is an immense comfort, so that's my plan. So we're going to come back April 4th, and things are going to be totally normal in the world, and everything is going to be great. And then we'll be charging into 6.1. I assume we'll have a live letter date by then. If not, have already had a live letter date by then. If I had to guess, I'd say we're having a live letter date that week that I get back, maybe the week before, which puts the live letter on the second or the third or which puts 6.1 on the second or third Tuesday in April. And that's going to be wonderful, and all's going to be good. So that's my update. Nothing to be directly feared is my plan. I think we're okay. But any thoughts and prayers are of course welcome. I think we're okay. So we're gonna do it. There are a lot of people going through a lot worse in the world. But I did want to update you because I'm about to go dark for a little bit. I had a great time on my last stream this morning, and I look forward to returning to it when life is totally normal and consequence-free on the other side. So I think somebody said, enjoy your vacation, and while it is not a vacation, that is my plan, to enjoy my vacation. Yeah. I got a laptop with me. I'll be working on some really fun stuff when there's downtime. And I look forward to sharing all that with you guys when the most important thing to my life is to talk about Final Fantasy. Thank you. And I guess goodbye for now. Kinda.